Okay, so this is the Will Toys V950 helicopter. Bought it from Banggood.com. Um, on my second flight, the tail motor fried and burned up the controller, and it destroyed this FET on the board, which is unidentifiable. This little guy right in here, right there, that guy right there. So he's got some numbers on it, but it doesn't cross to anything known under DigiKey, Mouser Electronics, parts, data, whatever. So anyway, when the motor shorted, the winding shorted, it blew that out. So there was no voltage to the tail motor. So instead of replacing the tail motor with the same old piece of junk that they sent me, I got one from, and here I'll give you the number so you can, in case anybody's going through the same thing. So what the motor you want is a Walkera Master CP HM Master CP-Z-22 tail motor, and then it has a number 1627F as in Frank. So it's $10.99. Then the board that you're gonna have to replace is a V.2.V950.020, and you can get that from Banggood, or actually get it on, I just got them all off of eBay for $26.50 for the board. So it looks like the motor's a direct drop in. The gear, see if I can zero in on that back here. So it comes with the bevel gear drive. I don't know if you can see that with the light situation here, but there's the gear on there, and it comes with a couple of screws. So there's the screws. So it looks like a direct drop in. I'm going to have to unsolder these wires here, unsolder these wires, and solder the other wires from the old motor back to it. So the polarity is going to make a difference. If it doesn't fly right, I'm going to have to reverse it. If it takes off and tries to go, you know, if I have no tail rotor control, then I just have to reverse. So I can either reverse it there, or you can reverse it at the plug where it plugs into the receiver board. So you just have to pull the pins and reverse them and stick them back in. And just be careful that you don't damage the pins. There's a little key that releases them. If you're not familiar with doing it, you're better off probably just to unsolder the wires back here and reverse them. So if I got this motor in here right, it should be alright. So I think white, I could ohm it out and see if the white one was the hot one. This guy looks like the red, so yeah, they couldn't use red and black. That would be too easy. They had to go and use white and blue. So white and blue can be anything. So, and yeah, it traces right to white and blue over here on the controller, which I don't really know which one is ground, so I could take an ohm meter and find out, but I don't care. I'm just going to solder it and see if she runs it right. If I don't, then I'll just reverse the wires. So anyway, if this works out good, this will be a good tail motor. I've seen online where guys are saying, yeah, look at that, the tail motor quit, the tail motor quit, the tail motor quit. Well, sure enough, they got bad copper windings on their motors, and don't do yourself a favor and don't buy another one of their motors. I guess that's about it. Maybe I'll get it all together and do another YouTube and see how she flies.